Hey there, it's Matt, and in this video, I'm going to go over how I think is the easiest way to make consistent YouTube videos for your agency or B2B business. These videos are what can actually get you clients, not just a lot of views, and you can make way more money with YouTube if you're selling a product or service as opposed to just the ad revenue or sponsorships. So let's get started. YouTube for B2B businesses and agencies, and I'm sure like any kind of business, is, in my opinion, the number one way to get clients. And it's so good because it shows up at every part of the funnel. It shows up at the top of the funnel to drive traffic and get views, but it also shows up in the middle of the funnel to nurture leads and get them to book calls. And then even after you are working with someone, they're going to watch your videos more than anyone else. And that might seem counterintuitive, but I truly believe that's the case. And they get more bought in, less likely to argue with you, less likely to question you, that kind of stuff. So how this usually works a lot of the time is people will find out about you through ads, other content, cold email, etc. And then they'll stumble across your YouTube videos, either organically or through your email flows or your links in your bio or anything like that. And then you go from just some anonymous or, untrustworthy person on the internet, and they watch some of your videos, and then they're going to trust you more and more and more and more. And the YouTube videos are kind of like spending time with you in person, even though you just recorded it once and hundreds or thousands of people are going to see it. And that's very powerful. That's a form of leverage, and that's why it's so good. You don't need to go on a Zoom call and say the same thing to 1,000 people. You only have to record the video once, and if 1,000 people see it, that's basically like you're time traveling, and you're doing 1,000 one-on-one calls just like that. It's very, very beneficial. So what I think is very important, because a lot of people they say they don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. Where do I even get started? What do I do? How do I do this? And I think that you should think of it in levels. And to show you what I mean here, I have the levels of YouTube and the levels of weight loss as another example. So if you're trying to lose weight, the first thing that you want to be doing is eating the right amount of calories. And before you do that, nothing else really matters. If you don't eat the right amount of calories, you are not going to lose weight. Once you've achieved that, the second thing you want to do is eat the right amount of protein. This is very important too, but it's not as important to lose weight as eating the right amount of calories. Calories first, and then protein. And once you achieve those, then you start working out and exercising more. If you just work out, but you're not eating the right calories or protein, you're not really going to lose any weight. And that's the truth of it. Then once you've done the top three most important things, the amount of calories, the protein, the workout, then you can worry about eating the right amount of carbs and other nutrients. And then once you do that, then you can worry about eating the right amount of fat. But before you do the thing at the top, and then the next thing and the next thing, it doesn't really matter, in my opinion, if you do the rest. Similarly, for the levels of YouTube, the first thing that you want to do is just film and post videos every day. I think you need practice. I think you need to develop the skills of speaking and coming up with ideas and, explaining what you're trying to explain properly. And before you do that and get in this habit, in my opinion, you don't really need to do the rest. It doesn't need to be 60-minute videos a day or anything like that, but you just need to find a way to post every single day, because it's going to help you develop a lot of soft skills, thinking properly, coming up with ideas, speaking, teaching, all that kind of stuff. And it's the consistency and momentum on YouTube, just like anything else, that leads to big results. I've been very inconsistent for quite a while, and the results that I've been getting kind of tanked. And that's why, realistically, if you've been watching my channel for a while, or if this is your first time, I need to get back to the basics and focus on number one. Once I focus on number one, then I can worry about the best titles and the best ideas. But it doesn't matter if you have great titles and ideas if you're not going to post all the time. After you've developed the habit of posting every day and you got some good titles, then you can worry about thumbnails. Doesn't matter if your thumbnails, one thumbnail is not going to be 10 times better than another. They might be 10%, 20%, but in reality, that's not going to make you grow viral. Posting good content with good ideas are the first two steps. Then once you have all of these three things done, then you might worry about getting a proper microphone and camera. And once you have a proper microphone and camera and you have the best thumbnails and you have great ideas and you're posting every day, then you can worry about getting an editor. By the time these three things are true, you'll be developing the skills of coming up with ideas and speaking properly. And then the editor will be like pouring fuel on the fire instead of using gasoline to start the fire to begin with. We want to be good at talking and teaching and all of that kind of stuff before we ever think about getting an editor, in my opinion. Then once you've learned to talk off the cuff, kind of like I've done here, maybe then you can get a script and you can make your videos more professional. But until you have the habit of filming and posting every day with the best ideas and proper thumbnails and equipment, and you're editing your videos, you don't need a script. And that's my honest opinion. Then after, once you've done all these things and you had momentum and you've been doing this for 90, 100, 120, 180 days, then maybe you hire a YouTube expert or a speaking coach. But until you do all of this stuff, there's no point in my opinion. If you want to come up with ideas, here is how I would do it. So for example, the main subcategories for 1000x leads are paid ads, it's content, it's outreach, it's partnerships, it's lead magnets, email flows, webinars, digital product, affiliate commissions, affiliate marketing. No, we're not going to put affiliate marketing there actually. Live workshops, newsletters, communities, appointment setters, and offers. We're going to put VSLs in there, video sales level. So there's 14 main categories that I make videos on, and that's the truth. If you want to get like even further into it, you might put behavior change, you might put operations, you might put employee training, but that's even getting to it. So what you want to do is basically find a title or style of video that's repeatable. And then you can apply that title and that thing to every single subcategory that you figured out. So here's my ChatGPT. So let's go to here because I just kind of messed up the copy and paste there. Apply these types of videos to all the titles above and make them organized with bullet points. So now we're taking all of our stuff. This should be in the context of growing a marketing agency. I might put that in there for additional context for ChatGPT. And then we're basically going to get a long list of videos that are good. Like, these are the stuff that gets clicks on YouTube right now. So let's just wait for it to populate. So let's just go down. We'll just wait for it, actually. It's not so hard. But it's not doing it right. There should be 14 titles for each. So there we go. And now we have, well, I have 17 topics, I believe we had, times 14 titles. That's 238 video ideas. If you post every day, that's 238 days worth. If you post every three times per week, that's even less. I don't even know. But if you posted 3 times per week times 52 weeks, that's video titles for more than a year. If you posted 5 times per week, or I think even 4 times per week, 208, like that's enough to post 4 times per week without ever coming up with a video idea ever again. So like that is how you come up with the great ideas. You find the titles and the ideas that you see on YouTube that you would click on, or that you see have gotten kind of better than average results. You think of your subcategories, and then you can use ChatGPT or do it manually and apply it to what you're doing. So if I have this stuff here, let's go here. and look at how much stuff you probably have to copy and paste this manually, it looks like, but, or, more than once, because there seems to be a character limit. But look at how many content ideas that are actually good, that are actually kind of proven to get clicks, that you can just run through. You can even ask ChatGPT to make you into like a plan that you can copy and paste into a spreadsheet. So you are basically, mixing them up so that it doesn't always the same idea and it doesn't get repetitive and boring. But that's all there is to it realistically. So continue generating, and I think you get the point. But that is how you should be doing YouTube videos for your agency or B2B business. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.